Hey, advisor buddies. Have you ever felt like your marketing, workshops, or client conversations are falling a bit flat? Like you're talking at people rather than really connecting? Then this training is for you. In case we haven't met yet, my name is Adele Martin, and I help financial advisors hit their first or next $1 million without paid ads or working more hours. Today, I'm going to share with you one of my favorite client attracting tools using activities with clients, whether you're running a workshop or even a one-on-one meeting. And to make this practical, I'm going to do a live demo of one of my go-to activities so you can see exactly how to use it in your own business. Okay, let's go. So, firstly, why do these activities in your workshop? The first thing is that it's valuable for the sense of influence. If you're running a workshop for referral partners like a mortgage broker, clients, these activities help you to signal that this is not just a sales pitch, that it's actually something of value. The second reason is that it breaks up energy. So no one wants to sit through a 60-minute lecture. Short activities keep the energy high, especially if you're doing Zoom. It stops that fatigue from happening. The third reason we want is for retention and impact. People remember what they do far more than they remember than what they hear. These activities help to create that emotional connection. And remember that emotion is important because that's what drives them to take action. And the last reason why I'm going to do this is that it builds trust and connection. When you guide someone through a powerful exercise, they start to see you as their trusted financial guide, not just another source of free information. So the next question you might be having is, how many of these activities should I actually include in my workshop? Now, rule of thumb, if you're doing a 60-minute workshop, then you want to have 3 activities. Okay, enough talking about it. Let me show you an example in action. All right, this is now me going into the role play. So I'm going to be the financial advisor in a client workshop. All right. Our first wealth accelerator, and arguably one of the most powerful accelerators because of its size, it makes up more than $3 trillion, is superannuation. Now I get it. Super can feel like something you don't have to worry about until you're much older, right? Like, I'll deal with that when I'm closer to retirement. But the reality is, time is one of the biggest factors in building wealth. And the earlier you start, the bigger impact you can have. So I want to run you through a quick exercise I call We Have Time. It's designed to help you get a clearer picture of where you are now and where you want to be, and how much time you really have to make it happen. All right, let me show you how this works with an example. Imagine someone is 44 right now and wants to retire at 60. This red section here, that represents the life they have already lived. They're building a career, raising a family, making memories. This grey section, that represents how many years they have left to prepare for retirement. In this case, just 16 years. This blue section down here, that is how much time they might spend in retirement, potentially another 20 to 30 years, depending on their health and lifestyle. This shows that those 16 years, that window there, is really critical for building retirement lifestyle you want. It's about making the most of this time to set yourself up for the next phase of life. All right. Now I want you guys to try it for yourself. You guys should have the workbook in front of you that has this. Circle which one is you. How old are you right now? Which one are you? You might be. And circle, when would you like to retire? I see some of you joking, saying now, yesterday. When would you like to retire? Now, do the maths. There's only a bit of math you'll have to do. You might need your calculator for this one. Subtract the age you want to retire, maybe it's 60, from the age you are now. How much time do you have left to plan? Has everyone got their number? Let me know in the chat. Have you got your number? I can see a few dropping numbers. 15, 10. How is this number making you feeling? I'd love to know if you could let me know in the chat. Were you surprised by this number? is a little bit motivating. Let me know in the chat, how are you feeling? I can see that you are feeling, some of you are a little bit worried, totally get it. Some of you didn't realize it was that quick. I know that I'm glad you liked the blue bit about how much you'll have left in retirement. This is exactly what Claire and Steve felt. These are clients, I started working with them a few years back. They realized they had less time to prepare than what they thought, but it also gave them a bit of motivation to make those years count. Okay, so hopefully you saw by that client exercise how powerful it is and how an exercise like that can create a bit of urgency without you having to come across as pushy or salesy. It's a great way to get people emotionally invested, which is important because that helps them take that next step. If you're not doing workshops already, don't stress. You can still use those activities as part of your client onboarding. They can be great as well. They're a great way to educate clients and get them excited and to buy in from the start. So hopefully that has sparked some ideas for you about you can have more impact in your workshops or even your one-on-one client meetings or as part of your onboarding. And if you want more tips like this and to connect with other advisors who are also scaling their businesses, then join our free Facebook group, My Advisor Buddies. We share regular insights and strategies. If you head to the guide section in the group, you'll see a bunch of free training in there as well. All right, thanks for hanging out with me today. Now you go out there and wow your clients.